I stopped at 3 just because it was dragging on a little bit. I need to get back to it. Oh, they're such good games.
They are such good games. I love Yakuza games. Hello everyone on the Twitch stream. Well,
wait, I'm alive?
I said it. I said we're unmuting. I'm unmuting us like 3 times, so if you didn't hear me, that's a you problem.
Chaos.
I didn't hear because I was.
I mean, I also regularly just unmute us because Sharky's in the middle of something and I think it's funny.
Yeah, she does. I'll be like saying something stupid and I'll be unmuted and everyone will hear and laugh and I'll be like, what just happened?
He'll be making ridiculous sounds and you know, that's prime entertainment for Twitch.
Dude, that is a pretty good intro to the stream if you just start it with like midway through a chaotic sentence.
That's pretty much what it is.
No context.
And he's always in the middle of some ridiculous, like, chaotic sentence, so...
Yeah. It's like, expect the unexpected.
Pretty much.
Well, it used to be good, because she used to share the screen and I could see when she unmuted, but now I can't.
Well, now you can see the game.
Right.
Hello.
So, hello, everyone. I guess we're watching the intro, probably. Presumably. We've never played this game, so we probably should. Or we just go in without intro. Ultimate chaos.
Ultimate chaos, or like, watch that intro and be like, hey.
Who are you people?
I mean, I assume there's still mild chaos. There better be mild chaos.
Mild chaos is good. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of chaos as a treat.
And now I want to play Final Fantasy.
I'm still mad that they wouldn't let me set my name to chaos.
Which one? Yes, because there's too many.
So many.
I just want to kill Chaos a few times.
You want to kill me? Okay.
No, you're not Chaos, you're Satan. There is no Satan in Final Fantasy.
But I tried naming myself Chaos, it just wouldn't let me. And my name in there still has the word Chaos.
Okay, but your name is not Chaos.
It's Chaosin. It's close
Whatever.
enough. Who's reading? Who wants to take narrator?
I could do it if you want.
Oh, go for it.
Alright. You toss and turn in your bed. Strange dreams disturb your sleep.
Wow, you're setting the bar so high, oh no!
Oh, good lord!
Oh my. Hello. Hello, monster buddy. It's just about to chomp the earth.
Kind of cute.
Is he a dragon?
He's cute.
Is it a giant dragon?
Maybe.
Is that a giant dragon?
Perhaps.
Or is that like a giant, like, the world serpent from Norse mythology? Or a fish.
It's like you could feel the creature's hunger. A hunger that can never be sated. You sit up, awake, covered in sweat. Gross. What will you say?
I love this. Am I being narrated?
Break the fourth wall. Break the fourth wall. Hi, Pie. We have a guest.
Good evening.
Hello, I am guest.
We have guest. My name is Gus.
We have Ariel as a guest.
Hello,
She
I
also
am
streams.
Robo Guest. I have been programmed to assist.
Beep beep. Heck the fourth wall. All right.
Beep beep spunk.
Oh, Professor.
I'll just
That
go
sounds
myself.
like a Sharky roll.
Oh, good lord. Just because my name is Professor Sharky doesn't mean I am a professor.
You are now.
I have never even graduated college.
You've been christened as professor now.
It's fine.
It started as a joke and now I'm here. I feel like I'm being narrated. I don't know. I didn't know that was a feeling you could have.
Get used to it, because you'll be seeing a lot of me. I'm your friendly neighborhood narrator. You can tell by the yellow boxes. Just look at a comic.
But
I feel like this is a very intimidating sounding friendly neighborhood narrator.
You store punk.
Well,
I'm friendly.
Intimidate people into friendship.
But you can
yes.
press things. Therefore, you are a professor.
You teach everyone about Kingdom Hearts, therefore you are a professor.
Oh, you have to be a professor to teach about that.
See? Exactly.
It's not that bad. After playing 20 games. Look, the recent revelation that all the spoilers, funny, cute Pokemon-looking creatures are dead children was great.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciated the, 12 hours or so that I knew that before you, because I looked at the Twitter spoilers. And then the universe was like, oh no, we can't have you know something about Kingdom Hearts that Sharky doesn't. And then immediately his favorite translators or whatever put it up.
No, the translator for it. There's only one or two who translate the Japanese stuff because nobody wants to do that.
Well, yeah. Fair.
And even when people are like, oh yeah, how do you learn about the mobile game? Go to this person's channel. Everyone just go to this person's channel. He has everything. Just go watch it. Just go.
I mean, fair though, because I've been trying to play one of my games in Japanese, and it's very slow going, and fuck if I'm gonna be the one translating that. It's enough work for me to sit there trying to read through it in Japanese. I am certainly not writing down the translation for other people.
Especially when it comes to the specific games where it's okay, well, now you have games the game specific language, for Kingdom Hearts, having okay, well, was it? You have now you have unreality and a bunch of other these garbage words, and it's how is this going to translate properly?
It's not, but it's Kingdom Hearts. What's proper?
Always give props to the localization teams because they go through some nonsense.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And especially
we made up this term. But what is the term? We made it up! How do I translate? You don't! Good luck!
But what does it mean? Does it matter?
What does it mean? I don't know, you'll find out in 10 years.
They just gave you another term that they also made up to explain it.
What's a nobody? It's the body left behind by a heartless.
Oh. I'm hurt. Oh.
So about terms that they made up and defined by other terms.
No, one of the things was what's happening now, and I kind of don't like the Kingdom Hearts fan theory community because they're ridiculous. In one of the things, one of the lines was a world of, and then it was just an asterisk, and you could clearly see that's just an asterisk because they didn't want anything. But they're oh, but in this cutscene in Kingdom Hearts 2, there's also these. Maybe it's connected to this. And it's this is just an asterisk. People, shut up. People have bizarre conspiracy theory hobbies, and I guess prefer they put their conspiracy theory energy towards Kingdom Hearts than QAnon at least. And two, the more time I spend in a fandom, the more I'm just wow, people lack any kind of basic comprehension skills. Reading comprehension, listening comprehension, basic words comprehension. Nope, they lack all of that. Hey,
there's no such thing as nuance, and yep.
Hey, they at least was able to tell you properly that you are Xehanort.
You're Xehanort, that person's Xehanort, this person's Xehanort, everybody's Xehanort!
Everyone. And that's Roxas, but that isn't Roxas, even though it looks exactly
that's
like
Roxas. That's not Roxas. This is Roxas, but not because it's also Sora and it's also Kairi, and so anyway, that character's Nort now,
But now she got put into this other little puppet doll thing, so she's not Norded.
I love reading out the Soras of Sora, not Sora, not Sora. What was it? Computer Sora.
Yup.
Female Sora, not female Sora. Like,
Chaos.
The sad thing is I don't know which one is which.
Oi.
That's why I stopped at like 2, and then I gave up.
I'm like, there's also too much overlap between them that saying not Sora doesn't really narrow it down by all that much.
So
Also,
the way
you
that
have-
yeah.
But also, you have to own like 3 or 4 different game consoles if you want to play
Yeah.
the entire series.
Oh my god,
So
yeah.
now it's better because it's on PC, it's on PS4, it's on
They released those bundled
PS5,
things.
or it's
like,
on
the whole thing.
Xbox. So it's easier to play everything now. You just have to play 10 games, watch 2 movies, to have watch a 3-hour-long explainer on the mobile game.
Oh god.
Yup.
Like, play a demo.
Yup.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Like, not
And this
everything needs to be canon.
Don't forget the DLC.
Oh yeah, then there's the DLC to 3, which is incredibly important because that leads into the music rhythm game.
Yeah, don't forget the very
Oh,
important
God.
story-wise music game.
Oh my gosh, which has 10 minutes of cutscene, but that 10 minutes is going to lead to the next game.
I'm still mad that the rhythm game doesn't come with like a calibrator thing, so you just have to guess how far do you have to offset the rhythm like beats. Good luck. Take a wild guess.
And this is apparently why I decided to post them on YouTube. Why did I do this? Please, can I stop?
Because you decided that you wanted to, and I went, well, you can't take it back now.
True. No takesies backsies.
What are we saying?
After
that long interlude.
My vote is that was some dream.
That's you talking, by the way. You can tell by the Professor L logo beside the words. Later on, when you're using your communicators, you'll see that instead.
I really shouldn't have. Ooh, partied so hard, eating that old sandwich or taking my pill so late.
I feel like 3 was part of 1.
True.
No, 3
Could
could
be.
just be. 3 could just be you didn't take your like something. I don't know, pill to
Ambien?
something. What?
Well, 2 could also be part of 1, though. If you partied
Yeah.
real hard,
True.
ate a whole sandwich because you were just.
This
feeling
is the
those munchies.
pre-game. This is like right before you get there, and then this is the actual partying. It's all of the above.
It's like which part of that night specifically hit you the hardest?
I guess probably partying so hard while high and sick from an old sandwich.
She partied so hard.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have. But that's why you had the dream.
What was the thing that monster?
Good question. You're still groggy, and it's all you can think about. You can't remember who you are or where you are.
Man,
But we
partied so
remember
hard.
that we partied so hard.
We partied so hard we had amnesia. Now
Just
that's
vague
intense.
party.
You partied so hard, you had a horrifying vision of the, like, eldritch horrors that now you can't remember who you are or where.
You literally danced your cares and your memories away.
Now that sounds like Kingdom Hearts.
That's the rhythm
You know,
game?
I don't think they're dancing in the rhythm game. Tragically. But
Yeah.
we do have the dancing part in 3 still from Rapunzel's
yeah.
World.
Yeah, you do get to dance in 3.
Do you get to dance on any of the other ones? I'm trying to remember.
I mean, technically Kingdom Hearts 2 Atlantic has dancing.
True.
See.
Your favorite world, right?
Then it all comes back to you. You're at home, in bed. You're a mild-mannered PhD candidate. You study superheroes, specifically the way superheroes form bonds in high-risk situations. Spoiler, quickly and with intensity.
Oh, good. We're magic.
I like the option. I'm not mild-mannered. This place is a mess. Everyone thinks I study sex. Yes, the aces are here to study sex.
I mean, aces would study it to understand it better.
Why is everyone so crazy about this though?
I need to know.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah. Why?
So actually it's, we study, how does attraction work?
How do it work? We need a controlled environment to study this.
Alright, that's the answer now.
Apparently that's superheroes.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks I just study superhero sex. But that's not what I do at all. I study bonds, friendship, love, partnership, and sex is just an occasional side effect.
You know, I'm more willing to accept that sex is just like a side effect of something else.
That sounds legit. That makes more sense. It's a side effect of chemical reactions in the brain.
Yeah, I mean, if you explain it to me that way, I'm like, oh, okay, sure.
Like, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah. I don't know how this apparently gets triggered by just, like, looking at someone, but okay. Yeah, alright, it's a side effect. Sure, let's go with that.
Is it like when you see a dog and you really want to pet it? Is that the
You know, I saw something about, like, comparing sexual attraction to, like, when you see a really fluffy dog or cat or something and you just have that instinctual, like, pet. But I'm like, this simultaneously makes more and also a lot less sense to me.
Yeah, sex seems like more of a commitment than just pet dog.
I mean, for that matter, you look at someone and go, pet! What?
Yeah.
Like, even sex aside, are you just, like, looking at people and be like, oh, I want to touch them? I don't get it.
I'm sure some people, maybe.
I guess.
It's kind of like that.
I'm just like, I mean, I understand. My cat comes close, hand reaches out. Automatic. Yes, got it. Perfect. Yes, I understand this. Wait, so you're saying this applies to other but what?
Insidious is also confused.
See, I also don't have that reaction of seeing animal and I'm like, I must pet animal. I'm like, okay, animal.
I feel like I don't have it with all animals, but I mean, at least for my 2 cats. If they come near, my hand goes out.
Yes.
Like with people to whom I'm attracted, I do crave touching them when they come close.
What if you just crave a high five?
I guess that's craving touching them in a way.
That is a form of touching.
I'm like I do not hug half my friends.
Yeah, no. I remember when I visited you and my roommate Tom was like, aren't you two gonna hug? And we're like, nah, see ya.
Okay, but that roommate friend of yours also once suggested that we're like an old married couple, and we went, ew. No.
Yeah, crave high five is valid. Good.
Very valid. Big validity. Some people just look like they're gonna give a real good high five.
And they very well might.
Alright. Because of your work with superheroes and their relationships, your friends give you a nickname, Professor L. Your name doesn't even start with L, and you're not a professor yet, because tenure track positions are hard to come by. But the name stuck anyway.
So basically what happened with Professor Sharky.
I was about to say, I feel oddly called out now.
Although you're the one who came up with Professor Sharky, I just was like, yes, do it.
It was a joke. It fully was a joke. But people
Yes,
are
and?
like that.
So is this channel, and here we are. Still a joke.
Still a joke. I mean, yeah, that's true. I love it. It's fine. I hate it. Well, do we love or hate our name of L, Professor? We're the character from Death Note.
But as a
Alternate
professor.
universe.
Yes, when L survives and then apparently
Becomes a
starts trying to
professor who
become-
studies superhero sex.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna start taking a drink.
I mean, considering how L is, I'm like, but I could see it though.
Man, I haven't watched Death Note in years. I don't remember much about L.
Neither have I, but I remember that much. It's the second half that I don't remember as well.
What, after L dies?
Yes.
Spoiler.
Yes, good job. Say the spoiler for the multiple, like, decade-old show after you already said the thing.
Yep, uh-huh.
Yep.
I would think no one really gets into Death Note like anymore in like the modern day. Like
Yeah.
seriously.
I mean, I also, like,
Well, after
When
that
I was
movie that
younger-
happened.
when I was younger, I was like, yeah, I could totally see light side. And now I'm just like, yes, all the people. I see, like, a Death Note post go by every, like, few months or something. And someone posted, I don't know, a couple months ago, like, wow, Light's such a fucking loser. Instead of trying to go after these individual, like, criminals or whatever, he should have just Googled the list of the top 10, like, richest people on the planet. There you go.
I mean, for real. And just write in there that he was in their will, and then you're good. That's it. No more need for the Death Note.
I'm like,
Have to kill everyone.
but you know,
Not too cocky.
he was the son of a cop.
He is, yeah.
You got that power. You gotta like keep it under wraps for a little bit, so you don't get found out, and use it mostly for personal gain, and every now and then make the world a better place.
I mean, yeah. Every now and again. You know, it looks suspicious if you do too many in a row. Although I guess the point was to be suspicious, because he wanted to send a warning signal to all the criminals in the world. Brr, 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 brr.
Yeah, exactly. He wanted to be suspicious.
Which is dumb.
Nobody said he was intelligent, except for him.
True.
I mean, what's it? High intelligence, low wisdom? Wasn't he like top of his class or something?
Something like that.
Just like every anime character's fucking, like, if they're smart, they're supposed to be at the top of the class. How are all of them
Yeah.
top of the class? I don't know.
Yeah, they're either top of the class or a sports prodigy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
if you're not the top of the class, or like a hidden prodigy who's just too lazy, you're a side character.
Yeah,
or
you're
you're
just a-
failing.
Yeah, the ultra loser that everyone hates, except for like one person who's your best friend.
It's like, oh, if you're not a prodigy at the top of the class, you're in remedial classes. Like, what?
Yeah,
There's no just like passing with a B. No, you failed.
there's no in between.
Oh, it sounds like America.
I would say true, but in Arizona, they legit lowered the test scores because kids were scoring too low consistently. So they lowered the bar for them instead of like teaching them better.
I heard that in like different places, the like sort of line for where it cuts off for this or that grade is different, and I'm just baffled by this. Because I feel like, where I grew up, it's like, all right, 90 to 100 is an A, 80 to 90 is a B, like 70 to 80 is a C.
Mm-hmm.
That's very clear cut. And then I hear these places where like, no, actually, like an F cutoff is like 70 or something. I'm like, what the fuck? Then where do the other letters go?
Oh yeah, no, they're like below a 6. 69 and below is an F. Yeah, I've had that.
Wow.
But where's the rest of the cutoffs then? What happened to the nice clean 10%?
There is no D. Then there is no D. Then it's 70, 80 is
No,
like,
these are places that still have D. But like it just changed what the cutoffs are.
Oh, see, where I had it, it was below 69 and below is an F, then it's like 70 to like 73 is a C minus, and then blah 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 up to A plus. There just was no D. So you either have a C or you were a failure. Which really, if you have a C, you're a failure.
I mean, true. C is never seen as average. B is seen as average.
Oh man. No, there was I had a professor once who like she gave me a C under like a thing of, oh, this is how the curve like is formed. C is supposed to be average. Therefore, everyone gets moved down unless you're that tail end A. Therefore, you got a C. And I was like, excuse me, what?
What?
So I should have gotten an A or a B, but because you want to keep the bell curve at like average being C, you just dropped a bunch of us down to C to keep that bell curve. Fuck you!
See, my favorite professor, not really my favorite because I fell asleep in his class constantly because he droned on monotone. It was 50%. You had to get below a 50% to have an F or like a D or something like that. It was like a really low, like you basically like unless you don't show up, you're not failing.
Wait, I'm so confused by Pi's scoring system.
There
here.
is
What?
no A. There is no A.
A was 92 to 100,
Oh.
and then B was 83 to 91, and C was 74 to 82, and D was 65 to 75. and F
Why is D a larger like gap? Why is what?
Because
I'm so upset.
They wanted people to just almost not fail.
Yeah,
Almost.
and that fucks up your college applications, right? And it fucks up your
Yeah.
GPA and everything because they see letters, they see GPA, but if GPA is determined by the letter, then you're fucked.
Yeah.
I also remember in middle school, I think I only once ever out of like 6 semesters, I only ever made gold honor roll once because all of the other times I made silver because I got a B in gym. And I was just like...
65 to
okay.
73. But still. You could still get most of the questions right and be like, no, it's a D.
I mean, technically, even with D cut off at 60, like, you can get most of the questions right.
Yeah.
And potentially still fall into F. But...
Which is stupid.
I was also really just mad that my middle school counted gym as part of your GPA 4 honor roll. Because then they're scoring off of like, oh, did you meet the presidential fitness whatever? And I'm like,
That's dumb.
sorry, I suck at the mile.
What if a kid's just like missing a leg?
Too bad. I mean, I suppose the public school system isn't really not ableist, so...
True.
Apparently, I don't remember this, but apparently in like 5th or 6th grade, I had an F in English because we had our teacher had a baby, so she was out for basically the entire year. And we had a substitute the entire time who didn't actually teach us and kind of just screwed us over and like just destroyed everyone's GPA just because they could. Like even the person who got straight A's got like a B or like a C or something.
Oh, fuck.
Justice. Yeah. So like when I moved schools, they're like, why did this F happen? And we had to explain like, this is why.
I also liked having clear, like, undeniable rubrics. Because it's really helpful for being like, okay, if I met these criteria of yours, you have to give me the grade that I think I deserve.
That's what you think.
Yeah, then there was the dude in, there was like a, not exactly guest professor, but he was co-teaching this one class, and we all fucking hated him. 'Cause he was like, oh, in the real world, like, these departments won't talk to each other, blah, blah, blah. So if you have a question for your client, you have to direct it to the right person. And so, like, if you directed your question that he made you ask in the forums to the wrong person, and he had, like, 5 different characters that he made up, if you directed it to the wrong character, he would say, like, oh, that's not me. That's not my role. That's this other role. But then it wouldn't be like a fake CC, and I'm like, excuse me, in the real world, if you don't CC whoever you're trying to redirect me to instead, you're just a fucking asshole.
Yeah, honestly, which I've had that happen to today.
Yeah, like, it happens sometimes, but the normal response is, oh, this question is actually for this other person, I'm CCing them here.
Yeah.
And then you just drop off the conversation. Like, that's fine. That's normal. You tell them who to go to instead, and you help redirect them to that. No, he would just refuse to answer your question, and be like, "Oh, that's not me. That's this other character." And I'm like, "You're all of the characters. Fuck you."
I was trying to, like, I was sending emails to get computers back today, and this one person's like, "I left this place and blah blah blah." So, like, you should be talking to this person. I'm like, one, if you left that location, why hasn't all this stuff been updated, and why are you listed as this person's manager still? And 2, wow, great for saying you should contact this person and not CCing them. You're such a good person. No?
So, do we like Professor L? Do we hate Professor L?
Back to this. Back to the game.
Welcome to our stream.
That's okay.
It's okay. Going on like a 20-minute tangent that has nothing to do with the game is normal.
Hey,
School
once an interesting, like, conversation, who cares?
Yeah. This is why one of our things was called, why we just have tangents everywhere. We have tangents to the tangents.
What we need is for Twitch to allow double categories, so it's simultaneously the game that we're playing and also just chatting.
Yeah, just chatting with a game in the background to fill, like, interest.
Welcome to Tangent Land. Population, this entire stream.
Yes.
Population, this stream, every stream.
I don't know. I'd probably say it's fine.
I'm just like, if we say we hate it, will they let us change it? Or will those just be like, too bad?
They'll be like, too bad.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, they'll probably just be like, sucks to suck, loser. That's why your name's Professor L.
I guess it's fine. We'll be Professor, I don't know, Associate Cop? I mean, he gets contracted as, like, this super special like, side cop person, right?
I thought he became a cop in the second half.
Professor Layton?
We also could be Professor Layton. I mean,
I'm more concerned about Professor Layton studying superhero relationships and sex.
You know, that probably, I think that like also falls in line with Professor Layton.
Oh dear. No. All I know about Professor Layton is really cutesy, childish looking.
Yeah, but he's a guy who knows literally everything. He's like Sherlock Holmes. So, like, him just studying studying bonds of superheroes, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, L is probably the closer comparison to Sherlock, because Sherlock also sort of works with Scotland Yard or whatever police department.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it's fine.
It's fine. Everyone's got a nickname in my group.
Despite your work, until now, your life hasn't been very super heroic. But that's all about to change.
It felt so real.
Suddenly, a strangely familiar voice begins to speak into your mind.
It is real, at least for me. And it's going to be real for you soon enough. Too soon, maybe. I hope not.
Who are you?
I'm you, from an alternate Earth. I'm also from the future.
Wow. Those are two pretty cool things.
That's what I thought too when another us contacted me. Wait, another me contacted me? Another me contacted I? You know what I mean! Now listen, the Possibility Stone only lets me talk to you for a little while. Here's what you need to know. Gitteron, Eater of Possibilities, has come for Earth. It already came for mine and it's coming for yours!
Is this gonna be a time loop?
Oh no.
Maybe?
That sounds bad.
It is bad, given the chance. Gitteron will eat every Earth in the multiverse, but there is a way to stop it.
Visions fill your mind. It's a heartbeat.
It's a heartbeat!
Is this
Heartbeat from
Sailor
space!
Moon? Is this Sailor Moon?
No, in Sailor Moon they are the aliens.
Yeah.
Technically.
All right. Wait, they're aliens?
Yeah.
Technically. Because they're all from another planet, yeah.
I didn't know that.
They're
That's why
like
they're so Sailor
reborn from another planet. So yeah, technically they're all like supposed to be aliens.
Interesting. I learn something new every day.
And then they're also fighting aliens.
But the bad ones.
Yes, the evil aliens. Because for some reason, the Sailor Guardian aliens really care about protecting Earth. You need to find the Possibility Stone. And you need two people with incredible abilities. And here's the kicker. They need to be in love.
The power of true love. It's real?
Yeah, it's real. But remember that love comes in many forms, not just sexual and romantic attraction. As long as they love each other and share an unbreakable bond, their possibilities are limitless.
I have to tell someone about this.
You can't! The stone allows you to know, but no one else! You'll be unable to speak or write any of this. You're the only one who can stop Gitteron.
How? How does a stone stop you from writing things?
It just does, okay? It blocks the flow of ink from your pen.
Yeah, it's like an infinity stone, but for like writing.
Oh my gosh, it's too powerful. But all my study participants were anonymous. I don't know any superheroes.
Start a superhero team, and they'll come to you.
So we have to find superheroes.
Yes, it gives you horrible writer's block.
Yes.
That's some powerful stone.
That's very powerful.
I feel like writer's block is common enough that it's not even that powerful.
Unless someone already has the stone, and that's why people get so much writer's block.
Ah, fuck!
Help them grow close.
Exactly. Send them on missions together, and their bond will grow.
And then get them to smash?
Well, they don't have to smash. They just need to go on dates. They could just be in friend dates. But yeah, they usually smash. They're a thirsty bunch. It's a side effect of the whole love thing.
What?
I'm very... What if they're just friend dates, though?
Yeah.
I mean, friend dates are perfectly valid. Friend dates end up in a lot less drama most of the time, I feel like.
Yeah, they go on friend dates, and then they go play Super Smash Bros. And they smash.
That's fair. That sounds like a fun time.
I feel like that's not even the first time that joke was used on stream.
Probably not.
Probably not.
That is a lot to take in.
That's what she said.
I know. It was a lot when I got this message from a different us. But I managed it, and so can you. The
problem is, when you stop Gitteron in one reality, it just goes after another.
Big hungry boy.
Maybe you should just, like, Gitteron eat one. You know, he's really hungry, you know?
You just gotta eat up.
Just let him have one. As a treat.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of...
A little world.
A little bit of chaos and destruction. As a treat. But maybe, just maybe, if we keep beating it back, we can find a way to stop it for good. And save every Earth that ever was, or could be, from destruction.
But how can you stop an Earth that was? Because that assumes that the Earth doesn't exist anymore.
Yup. But
So
you
it's
know,
already
you
been
saved it
destroyed.
from Gitteron so that it can be destroyed by something else.
Yeah, but if they destroy it and then it never destroys an Earth, wouldn't that make a time paradox where it never needed to be destroyed in the first place and it would just go back into being?
Kingdom Hearts hasn't prepared me for this.
Hasn't it, though?
I would 100% play Smash with y'all. None sex involved. I'll just be trash at a fighting game and make tasty snacks.
You know, we can play Smash on one of these. One of
We
these.
could. We could.
It's just probably going to be me or Sharky because we play under very different rules.
Yeah.
We don't like
as
each
we
other's
talked-
way of playing it, apparently.
Only Pokeballs and bombs at max items.
Yes! Max Chaos.
Poke floats only.
Oh, jeez. Melee.
I'm just like, I learned to play from people who only played by tournament rules. I don't know any other way of playing.
You hit the attack button to pick up item. You hit attack button to use item. There. You know how to use items.
No, I don't.
That's ultimate chaos mode. It's great.
Okay, battles. I summoned...
Just everyone's Pokemon trainer.
Yes.
You can't even use the other Pokemon characters. They're there, but you can't use them.
No, but everyone's Pokemon trainer, then the Pokemon open up Pokeballs to summon other Pokemon. So it's a Pokemon summoning a Pokemon to do Pokemon battles.
Perfect.
Yeah. Makes
Sounds
perfect sense.
perfect. Wait, it's a Pokeball and Master Ball. Oh no. So
Fuck
many
Pokeballs at each other.
Oh no.
We just unofficially also make a rule that you can't use your own attacks. You can only use the Pokeballs.
Yeah. Only fight with Pokeballs.
You know, I'd be fascinated to see how that turns out, though.
That'd actually
probably
probably be
wouldn't-
fun.
It probably wouldn't be that bad.
That'd be interesting. It'd be really
mean-
stupid, but it would be interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
But that's the fun of it. It's stupid.
Yeah, and you start to lose track on which Pokemon are yours.
It still counts if you clock them in the face with the ball when you throw it. That is true.
You know, I'm
Very
surprised that's not more frequently a thing in Pokemon World.
Just
Yeah.
have an empty Pokeball and be like, alright, let's battle. Just chuck it at their face. It didn't drop them.
Exactly.
Oh, I wonder why Team Rocket hasn't tried that. Maybe they'll get Pikachu if they do that.
I mean,
It would have worked.
Pikachu doesn't like Pokeballs in the first place, right?
That is true. That is true. But like, they're two like what? It's like, how old is Team Rocket? Like 15, 16, and they can't beat up a 10-year-old?
Yeah.
Don't remind me how young literally everybody is in anime. I feel so old.
Let's see, how... Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on.
Hold on.
Age. As of movie 2, which was Pokemon 2000,
Uh-huh. With Lugia?
apparently not. It wasn't stated in the dub. It was stated in the in Japanese. Jesse's 25 or older.
Oh, I feel so much better.
That makes more sense.
I mean, that's even shittier than a 25-year-old picking on a 10-year-old, but you know.
It can't beat a 10-year-old.
Well, they
Look,
are supposed to be evil.
sometimes I look at, like, social media and the things that, like, 16-year-olds are achieving, and I'm like, wow. I feel so underaccomplished. So I, too, believe that I could be defeated by a 10-year-old.
I thought you were gonna say, be like, wow, someone needs to knock them down a peg.
Also that, though. Also that. This one fandom I've been in, there's so many, like... Sorry, I don't know how old you are, so this is not meaning any offense. If you fall into Gen Z.
I do not.
But, like, there's a lot of, like, it seems like teenagers or something who just are like, yeah, but what if you went just at this part, walked up to this character and punched them in the face so hard that you knock them out? And it's like, that's Lucifer. He's the most powerful demon in all of hell, canonically. You think you can, as a puny human character, just walk up to the most powerful demon in hell and punch him and he's gonna get knocked out? No, he's not. Why do you have this god complex?
It's like, you can't just do anything because you put your mind to it. That's
Yeah.
not how the world works.
And I'm like, is this because of the way media has talked about the different generations? Is like, oh, millennials are killing this industry, millennials are killing that industry. We're all very, like, humble, like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. I'm gonna be just in my little corner, and then media talks about Gen Z as, like, the ones who are going to save us, Gen Z, the incredible heroes. And I'm just like, okay,
Yeah, that
but
was
not all
our
of you are
job.
heroes.
That was our job until we got older and you're like, shit, they didn't do it. All right, the next generation.
See, but
It's the one.
like, they always write about millennials as like, oh, millennials are killing the cereal industry. They're killing this industry. They're killing that industry. Why aren't millennials out of their parents' homes yet? Like, I don't know. Maybe if you made home ownership actually affordable, we would be.
Yeah, I literally moved out and then I had to move back in an apartment with my mom because 2 roommates walked out on me.
Oh, no.
Gosh.
Like, I was like, yep, like,
I've
my
been
mom
extremely
literally
lucky
volunteered.
that, like, when I moved to this city, I got a really good roommate by this random matching service thing. And, like, we share aesthetic, we share interests and everything, so it works out great. But I cannot afford really to live on my own, or, like, I could, but it takes a much bigger chunk of my paycheck, and I don't really want to do that.
Yeah.
So, and then they're like, why aren't millennials buying homes? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe because it costs over $1 million fucking dollars.
Yeah, like, dude, I've been trying to get a job ever since I had to leave my last one because of the panini. And it's like every entry-level job I look for, it's like, we want 3 to 4 years experience in this area. I'm like, that is not entry-level.
Honest to God, my fiance is financially supporting his mom, so what industry is he killing again? All of them. He's killing all of the industries. He personally
industry.
is murdering those industries. Why are millennials killing all of the industries?
Why aren't they buying more diamond rings and having babies?
Yup.
Well, if the previous generation didn't saddle us with how much debt, we would probably maybe afford something every once in a while.
I don't know. How much are your student loans?
50,000 and growing.
Ah, so relatively less than some of the people I know.
Oh yeah, no, I know people with 200K or more.
Yeah. My ex
Yeah,
graduated
like-
with like 130 something. I'm just like,
Yeah, I didn't take student loans. I just dropped out of college because I couldn't afford it.
Same, actually.
Yeah.
well, it was not just affording for you, but
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yes, but like having, being able to, paying out of pocket for most of it was kind of also a problem.
oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
no worries. I was also privileged enough that my parents paid for my degree, but I cannot afford a home. And then my parents are like, why don't you buy a house? Why don't you buy a condo? You don't get any return on investment when you're renting. And I'm like, because I can't afford anything else, thanks.
Just renting a house requires, like, you to put down, like, 2K.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It's like,
Putting a
oh,
car is
and
ridiculous
when you
enough.
try to buy a home, you have to put this much down payment and whatever. And I'm just like, and you expect me to afford that? How?
Yeah, I mean, getting a car is annoying enough. Like, and some people need cars to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, depending where you live, you need a car to get to work. Well, now you have to pay for the car, so you can't afford a house.
You need to pay for a car, gas, insurance, this, that.
Yep.
And hope you don't have to live somewhere where there's public transport, because then the places are even more expensive because of public transport.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, if there's proper public transit, there's enough people that they're like, oh, demand is high, so we're gonna charge whatever the fuck we want. I'm just like, but why though? You don't need to. I'm still angry about the apartment that my roommate and I were living in for 2 years, and we really liked it. And then they're like, hey, we're gonna raise the rent on you by like $800. Cool? Cool. And we're like, not cool! Not cool! Please no!
No.
When my brother and sister on Beautiful yesterday, and they were like, oh, I'm doing so poorly financially. I'm like 2K in the bank, or I finally braced myself 6K! And I'm like, Christ, I'm right, teacher. I'm like, if I have 6K in the bank, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Look,
yeah, I got hyped when I got like over 1K from a tax return. I was like, sick.
Oh yeah.
I guess I can't really talk on these things because now I'm a software engineer, so I make engineer money, but it's still, I mean, even making engineer money is like, I cannot buy a house.
Oh yeah.
I have so one of my friends, or two of my friends, I guess, are a couple. One is a very well-paid engineer at a major tech company. The other is a lawyer at a major law firm. So both of them are making 6 figures where the first digit is not a 1. They just got a house, and they were still worried that they wouldn't be able to afford one. And I'm just like, if as a couple, you have like a really high earning engineer and also like a top earning lawyer, and you still can't afford a fucking house, well, rip me. I guess I gotta find myself a super rich engineer or a lawyer so I can go in on just barely being able to afford a home. Cool.
Well, if you want to move to Japan, apparently in their countryside, they're selling houses for like $500 because they just have a bunch of vacant ones.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, I guess I know some Japanese. Time to die.
Learn by immersion.
I mean, immersion helps for sure. My Japanese improved a lot when I studied abroad for 4 months, and now it's been about 5 years since that time, and what do I remember? Enough to pass checkpoint number 5 on Duolingo, and that's it. No further than that.
I've been trying to like reteach myself it. I'm like, bruh, this is easier to understand grammar-wise than English, but it's so much. It's 3 alphabets.
Japanese
a
is
bunch of like context, like cultural context and how you speak that's quite confusing, and when to be polite and when not to be polite, and how not to sound like a weirdo tourist.
No, the rule is 100% of the time be polite. When in doubt, be polite. When not in doubt, be polite anyway. No, the worst is in Japan, because like I'm Asian, I'm Chinese, but you know, over there, if you look Asian, they just assume you're also Japanese. Yeah. So they'll start talking to me rapidly, and I'm like, hi. Speaking my broken ass Japanese, like, I need help. Could you say that again, but like slower? What does this one word mean?
Yeah, see, I'm black, so they never expect me to know Japanese, and then I'll like speak it at like the festival I work at, Like once a year, I work at a matsuri, and the Japanese folk will come up, and I'll just start like replying to them in Japanese about stuff, and they're like,
Nice.
"Oh my gosh!" They're
Nice.
so surprised.
Yeah, I used to volunteer sometimes at the Matsuri things in my old town. But, like, the problem was, at one point, they changed it, like, okay, if you want to learn... Because it was sort of like, oh, come over here, we'll teach you how to write, like, your name. And it's just like, okay, teach them how to write their name in katakana, it's fine, whatever. But... then I would get random people coming up being like, can you teach me how to write peace? Can you teach me how to write harmony? Can you teach me how to write dragon? And I'm like, can I teach you how to write fuck off? Unfortunately, after a couple of years, they learned, like, okay, we cannot just leave it freeform for people to ask to be taught to write whatever the fuck kanji they want to learn, especially when half of it's super fetishizing, like, oh yes, peace and harmony and all of those things, and it's like, Japan is also a colonizer, thank you.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, from here on out, we will give you 3 kanji that all of the volunteers will help teach you how to write, and that's it. There are no more kanji being offered here. You get these 3 or your name in katakana. That's it. Nothing more. But, like, I was volunteering under the Japanese club at my school, so even then, I had to, like, emergency write out the katakana alphabet for all of the other volunteers because they didn't know any Japanese. And they were like, okay, the 3 kanji that you're responsible for being able to teach people how to write are Sakura, Haru, and I think were the 3. That's the 3 and nothing else. You don't have to teach them anything else. If they come up to you asking how to write harmony, you say, would you like to write your name in katakana?
Yeah. I used to have people, like, once they knew that I had, like, learned some Japanese, they'd go up and be like, hey, can you write the kanji for this, that, or the other so I can get a tattoo of it?
Oh,
and
God.
one dude in particular, like, came up to me, he's like, oh, I have love on my arm, and now I want to get the one for peace. And I looked at his arm, and he did not have the kanji for love on his arm. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't the one for love.
I mean, so, like, there's the kanji for I, and then I guess there's also the kanji for koi, which I've just recently learned. And, like, there's other ones. So I'm like, I don't know. Also, there's the possibility that someone is like, can I get the kanji for love written on my arm? And it's like, okay, sure. And you give them the kanji for dumbass. Because that's what they are at that point.
Yeah, someone else, like, showed me their, like, tattoo, and they're like, oh, this is the kanji for rose. And I'm like, no, it isn't. They're like, what is it then? I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know, but that's not what you think it is.
Oops. Don't get foreign languages written on you don't understand.
Pretty much. Like, if you don't know enough about this language to write it out yourself when you bring it to the tattoo artist, just don't do it, maybe? Like, why do you want it written on you in a foreign language? You can't even fucking read it.
Aesthetic.
Yep.
I'll just keep telling myself I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Sharky's done with us. Good luck, alternate me. And remember, when you stop Gitteron, you have to pass this message on and tell another us what's happening.
I think I can do that.
Make sure to put it on a post-it note because then you forget how to do that. You forget to do it at all, and then it's just like, oops.
Tell myself, good luck. Got it.
Goodbye, Professor. And remember, I believe in you, even more than you believe in yourself.
Wait, but if you're me and you believe in me, doesn't that mean that you believe in yourself? Ah!
No.
Ah!
The voice is gone. There is only silence. And the weight of destiny on your shoulders. Also the weight of your t-shirt, which again, is really sweaty. You should probably change it.
Guess I better get to work.
Do some research.
Turns out anyone can start a superhero team, but it isn't cheap. You have to apply for a hero team license. And you'll need me, hero insurance, and a health benefit plan if you want to attract anyone.
Health insurance.
Health benefits, Malhero insurance. There was a great series of TikToks of like working in an insurance office in like Gotham or something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So good.
I think I saw like a Twitter or no Tumblr post where they're like, oh, how does that work? Like, do you have like certain villains on your thing that like, oh, the Joker attacked? Therefore,
Yeah,
like,
it was
Joker
like,
insurance.
oh, sorry, you don't have Batman insurance. You have Spider-Man insurance, so you're not insured against a batarang breaking through your windshield. Sorry.
Oh man, the Superman insurance must be incredible.
Oh god.
It assured me.
Excuse me, it's separate from Mr. Incredible's insurance, okay?
Yes.
Also, I'll be right back, sorry.
Alright.
But keep talking amongst yourselves.
Tales of a Superhero Insurance Adjuster, and it was really good. Oh my gosh.
That sounds great.
But like, a lot of them, it ends up being like, well, okay, but did the villain destroy the city, or did the superhero do the damage? Like, if you watched Man of Steel, it's like, who really destroyed the city there? So how would the insurance work at that point?
Yeah, it's like, well, Superman destroyed the city, but the other person was gonna, like, kill half the world, so, you know, trade-off.
Goofy romance novel, and clearly need another once-over from an editor, because there was a couple typos. Okay, but
Yeah,
like...
typos.
but like, not like we haven't played games with a few typos.
Oh, yeah. Very strange typos sometimes. I'm like, wait a minute. That's not right.
It's always interesting reading it out loud because we're like, oh, we can see where the typo came from, but like, man, this sentence sounds weird.
Yes.
Like, we've been playing through Arcade Spirits, and at one point we're like, in one stream we found like 6 typos. And it was just like, we feel bad.
Yeah, I played that, and I was like, oh no. Like, it was like, did someone like proofread it? Did they go, or did they not go through all the routes in like sections of the game?
Oh, we had the dev come in, because he comes in every once in a while, or one of the devs, and it was just like, oh no, what did our editor do?
Oh no.
Not knocking it for that.
Yeah.
It was purely self-published labor of love. It was nothing that caused problems understanding. Yay!
Yes. Yeah,
Oh gosh.
you can tell when there's like passion behind it. Like the Arcade Spirits people did a pretty good job
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
how much they put in there and different options and things.
Oh yeah, it's great. We love that game. That's why we've been going through it for the past year. Oh, holy crap!
Man, I like one shot like most of my visual novels like in a night, and I usually sometimes, depending on how long it is, I'll finish at like 6 a.m.
I am back. What did I miss?
Talking about books and then
yes.
visual novels.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually one shot the visual novels, at least one route, and I'm like, cool, good. And it's like 6 a.m. like, all right, time to sleep.
Whoops.
I
It's
wish
fine.
I could do that. I'm too old for that now.
I am older than you.
I know, and I'm too old for that now. I'm an old man.
Excuse me, Sharky, are you calling me old? Because I'm only getting older this month.
We're getting older every day.
We are.
Every day you're closer to death.
Ah, what a relief.
Every day you're just playing red light, green light with the Grim Reaper.
Red light! I said red light, Dad! Is your birthday this month?
My birthday is sometime this month, and I'm not saying which day.
So that means every day is your birthmas.
Also incorrect.
They tried doing that with me too. It didn't work.
I figure because we know what your birth month is on the stream, people can know what month mine is.
Yeah, mine's December.
But mine
It's
is
happy.
sometime during Pride, and that's all people get to know.
It-
Actually, no, I'll narrow it down a teensy bit more. I'm a Gemini, so this is my season. Even though all of my friends are December babies. Like, all of them. I swear.
Ooh, August. On the
Yeah.
first day of Saint's birth, Mr. Stream Chat gave to her.
Death?
No,
Uh,
real death.
One
Bullshit.
Gavin route.
Hey, we started that before the month started. And we're currently not playing it. So actually, we don't have Gavin on the stream for this month yet. We will, but not yet. Currently, we're asking how to fund our fucking superhero team, actually.
Alright, time to steal money.
Is that use your own money or tell someone what's happening? How are you gonna pull off stealing the money if you don't have a superhero team to break into the bank yet?
Be gay, do crimes.
Be they do crimes? Be
Yes.
Pride do crimes?
Yeah.
Be Ace do
Yes.
crimes?
Yes.
You walk to the bank and then you tell them what's happening and say, I need all of your money. And then you say, see, this wouldn't happen if you had a superhero team to protect you. I'm gonna fix that.
You just go up to them using the mafia like, oh,
Be
pay
crimes
up
do
if
gay.
you want protection, but actually you're taking the money so you can fund the protection for them.
Yes.
Be crimes do gays?
This is a holdup. Give me all your money. Why? So I can protect you.
Be Ace do no one.
Yes, you know what? But what if you are Ace and do want to do someone? That
Also
sentence made
okay.
sense.
Also valid.
I think that sentence made more sense in my head.
I mean, look. I've mentioned it before. I'm not a virgin. Just because I'm Ace doesn't mean I'm virgin. But, like, it varies. And that was very... Like, every time I've had sex is only in relationships. And I really can't imagine myself being comfortable with it in any other way. Which is why I thought I was dummy, and now I'm just like, but is that it? Or was it just, okay, well, I'm comfortable enough if it's a relationship?
Yeah, I
Yes.
always like tell people I've never even like been on a date, so I'm like a super virgin. And if I should ever like sacrifice myself in a volcano, I'll become a god.
I mean, like, yeah. You know, if you can just throw yourself into a volcano to become a god, it's the same as me being like, yeah, I'll trade a lap dance to become ruler of hell. Doesn't matter if I'm attracted to Satan or not. Although, I mean, if
Exactly.
I'm Satan and I'm giving Satan a lap dance, how much more asexual can you get?
True. Very true.
Much like I got the, what was it? Gothic Lamb had a shirt called that says like Satan's Mistress on it, and I'm like, little do they know this is an Ace joke now.
And here's
Yes.
where I question why I'm on this stream every time.
Because you have to deal with me. Yes. Chocolate or vanilla cupcakes?
Both?
It depends. Depends on the day and what context is the cupcakes. Like, what else is there around? What am I drinking? If I got, like, just juice, if I got, like, some juice, some Capri Sun, then the chocolate isn't gonna go well with it. So you gotta have vanilla.
Although, depending what kind of Capri Sun.
True. If you got, like, the lemonade Capri Sun, it might go good with the chocolate ones.
Is there, like, a berry-flavored one? I feel like berry-flavored things would go well with chocolate, because wine goes well with chocolate.
There's at least a strawberry Capri Sun, I think.
Yeah. Your basic, like, fruit punch one, that probably goes better with vanilla.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a cherry one. I used to drink it all the time.
I haven't had a Capri Sun in, like, so long, I think. Also, I think the last... No, you know what it is that a couple years ago, I had a roommate that was, like, the third roommate to me and my current roommate. We didn't like... Or I didn't like her. She moved out, but she, like, left behind this box of Capri Sun, and it seemed like a waste to throw it out, and I think I used it to mix cocktails.
Wow.
Yes?
That is a way to use them.
It's a very me way of using it.
Oh, good lord.
I don't drink, so usually I'm just like, yeah, give me that Capri Sun. Give me that juice.
I mean, it's good on its own, but I don't really have... Well, I basically spend most of my days drinking coffee or wine or some kind of cocktail. I don't really drink a whole lot of other things, so as I said earlier, dihydrate.
Oh, not allowed.
See, I can go through like a gallon of water a day and still be like thirsty.
Wow.
I drink maybe a glass and then I'd say, okay, I did it. I drank my one water for the day. And then my roommate scolds me.
I've been drinking more water. I think I've had like... How big is this? This is 22 ounces. I've probably had like 110 ounces today.
I have
a lot.
between 0 to 16 ounces of water a day. Usually, probably, I don't know, maybe 8 ounces? 8 to 10 ounces, maybe. Maybe. There's some days I just forget to drink water at all. Sharky's done with me. Again.
Like that's probably very unhealthy, but you know, it's your choice and your body.
It's fine.
You gotta trust it.
I drink like soup and stuff. That has water. It's fine.
As long as you don't die, so you can continue. I'm the only one here who's allowed to vanish into the void.
You're also not allowed to vanish into the void. That's my home. Who invited you to my home?
The void did!
The void didn't invite you into the void.
How did you know?
Because I live in the void.
You're not the master of the void. You're not the void's parent.
I'm not the void's parent. I'm just, I live in the void. Being, Satan and all.
But Satan lived in hell.
Yeah, the void is part of hell.
No. Says the Christian.
Sorry, I don't remember all the circles of hell. Are you sure one of them's not the void?
I'm pretty sure void isn't a circle of hell.
Technically, there are no circles of hell because that's a fan fiction.
Yeah, what's
yes, all the fanon of Christianity.
There's a lot of fan.
Remember when Dante rode the missile around the circle? And then he rode his motorcycle up the side, and he was like, wahoo woohoo pizza man.
See, for a second I was confused, and then I was like, yes, that Dante.
But is purgatory the void?
Yeah.
That Dante totally would ride his motorcycle into hell because he did.
Yeah, he did. That was the second one that we don't talk about.
Yeah, I still haven't beaten that one. For
I
obvious
played
reasons.
it. I looked at someone else play it. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Devil May Cry. I gotta play that again. Anyway.
Devil will cry.
No, the devil may cry because he's dead. Because
Devil
Dante
may
stabbed him
cry
every
at
time.
Life is Strange. I cried at Life is Strange. It's a really good game.
No.
Oh, I need to replay that at some point.
Oh, how
I
I
couldn't
sobbed
deal
at
with
that.
I couldn't do if Life is Strange. I was like, all of these people feel dumb, and I hate Chloe.
Oh no, I love Chloe.
She gets so butthurt if you like, hey, I'm gonna go help my possibly suicidal friend, and she's like, how dare you leave me at this diner? How dare you answer that phone?
I mean, yeah, that's true. She does do that.
Like, yeah.
No, but Kate was the one who made me cry the first time.
Okay.
The first time I
Okay.
cried was because of Kate.
That was a sad episode. I need to replay that one.
All of the episodes are sad. That's the point.
Okay, but some are sadder than others.
Sort of, but like, Life is Strange is very literally the embodiment of the question, if you had to choose between saving your friend, or like someone important to you, and saving 100 people you don't know, which will you choose?
I mean,
It is the
depends.
embodiment of that question.
It depends. I know a lot of people close to me that would be totally cool with dying, so like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if you made it to the end of Life is Strange. That's literally the last question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
do
like
you
the only
save
reason
Chloe
I
or do you save the entire goddamn town?
I would probably only do it just to kill Chloe. On purpose.
Oh no. I mean, I also chose the town. I chose to save the town.
Yeah, same.
But there has been other games where I'm like, screw everyone else.
You know, actually though, I think well, Sharky, it's your friend too. One of our friends was telling me about how she tried playing Life is Strange and she hated everyone, and I think she just chose to spite everyone.
That's amazing.
Like, oh, choose to save Chloe, not for Chloe's sake, but for the sake of killing everybody else. And I'm like, also fair.
That's one way to make the choice.
Yeah, it is. Just being like, well, I don't like you enough to save you, so screw you. You're getting saved though.
Yeah. Perfect sense. The last game that made me cry was Yakuza 7, and I was like, I hate this game, but I also love it, and that was a roller coaster of emotions.
Oh, please don't tell me it's gonna make me cry though.
What was the last game to make me cry? I don't even remember.
Oh.
Ichiban cries at like the beginning of that game, and that's not the last time. He cries during some of the side quests.
Oh, well,
That side quest made me cry.
well, when you literally like go to jail for years on end and this, that, the other thing, and then you get shot in the first 2 hours of the game.
Yeah,
Good
and then they
reason
ruin
to
your perm.
Oh,
How dare?
oh, Ichiban. Oh, Ichiban.
You're
I
gonna-
have no context on this game, so I'm just like, oh, number 1? What?
All the Yakuza games are sad in their own ways, but number
Oh.
7, like, destroyed my soul.
Playing 0 and then immediately going into 1, I'm just like, no! The good children are now evil children! What did you do?
I just want to point out that, like, the auto-captioning thing on this has been interpreting Yakuza 7 as I Spy 7.
That's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, what?
We're playing the deep, sad game, I Spy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just refer to Yakuza as serious crime drama 7.
But then there's serious crime drama Judgment.
I feel
Yeah.
like my understanding of the Yakuza games is just from Sharky telling me how he had to learn Mahjong.
Yes!
And I'm still just like, my parents wouldn't fucking teach me how to play Mahjong because it was gambling. And they're like, you're a child. You're not allowed to learn. And I'm like, well, now I'm no longer a child, but you guys don't hold your, like, 20 people Mahjong parties till 4 a.m. anymore, so...
Yeah,
what now?
It'll teach you Mahjong and Shogi.
I'm so happy I haven't had to actually learn Shogi. I've just cheated my way through getting the stuff for Shogi. Because I don't want to try to learn another thing.
Well, in 7, you get to play Mario Kart.
Yes! That's true! You do get to play Mario Kart, and you also own a billion-dollar company.
Yeah. Every time you try, you either space out or spout gibberish. Use your own money. You're a PhD candidate? What money? Fool. Well, there is your grant money. You'll have to use all of it, though. You get a lot of trouble, and you could kiss your doctorate goodbye.
I just really want to ask Magic, like, what do you do here?
And you're already a professor.
Who needs a doctorate?
No one. No one needs a doctorate, actually. There's nothing that, like, it outright gets you. You only get a doctorate if you want one.
True.
Poor
2
Magic.
weeks later, you've registered a superhero team, LLC. You've got Mal Hero and health insurance ready to go.
2 weeks later.
You get the special superhero dispatch software installed. It's a map of the city that shows where superheroes are wanted. It's official. You're now in charge of a superhero team with no heroes.
Oh, it's been an hour and a half. Yay!
Woohoo!
Heroes wanted for new super teams start up. Insurance, benefits, clean, comfortable base, free snacks and drinks, friendly, passionate team, work from your home on Fridays.
I work from home every day.
Yeah, how about
In
work
the
from
past
home
year.
every day?
How do you work from home as a superhero?
You
Yes.
punch a wall.
True.
Your
Punch-
superpower is spreadsheets.
That is a superpower.
I say that, but I'm the one who wants to stick everything we do in here in a spreadsheet.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh, the spreadsheets, where did they come from?
Look, it's easy for tracking our backlog, okay? I just move it across the different columns.
So what
Speaking
you have
of which,
is
I should
telephone.
probably move it from, like... I think this is still under the to investigate on our... what's it? On our game progress logs sheet.
So really what you have is just a Trello board.
Basically.
All you really want is a fancy Trello board.
Actually, I want a Jira board.
Hey, fair.
Jiro is fancy Trello.
Yeah.
One week later, you got 5 applicants, and after some quick interviews, you hired them all.
That's a lot of money.
I don't know what you're paying them, but damn.
5 cents an hour.
Night Gaunt, the assassin. He's a master of close combat and can merge with the shadows.
Me. Only the night can hide the darkness within me.
Do you need some edge?
Wi-Fi the hacker. Her power allows her. Wi-Fi the hacker.
Yeah.
Her power allows
Actually, it's
her to
wifey.
Wi-Fi. Wifey the hacker. And convince him to do whatever she wants, at least most of the time.
Look, if this is a matchmaking thing, her name is Wifey.
Wifey the hacker.
Oh no!
Who wants to be Wifey?
I guess I'll do it. Hi, Professor. Hi, Professor's computer.
Hey, best friend. What's up?
See? She literally makes electronics talk. Pretty fun. Zael, the alien. They can fly and they have laser eyes. Pew pew pew!
I was exiled from my world for standing up for what is right, also for other things.
Only some things got set on fire.
Zirconia, the muscle. She could turn into crystal, becoming nearly invulnerable. She's also a scientist.
Sharky, you want to take this one?
No.
Too bad.
I came here. No, I don't know.
Just read it. However you want.
I came here to bash heads and write papers, but I'm all out of papers. ... No, I'm sorry, that's a lie. I have so many papers to write. Hey, do you want to hear my latest dissertation?
It's actually just another PhD candidate.
Riptide, the elementalist. He can control water in all its forms.
Ah, so it's Demix.
Yeah.
It's water dance!
Oh god, no.
Okay, go Sharky. Do your best Demix voice.
Oh, I can't do a Demix voice. Heck yeah, I finally got a job! I mean, I've had jobs before, just not for very long. Wait, forgot I said that? It's great!
Now it's time to fight crime and make some heroes fall in love.
Alright. We have some heroes.
Alright.
We
And
have
we
some
have a dog
locations,
on
it
screen.
seems.
And we have a dog on screen.
We have a
Press the
dog.
The tutorial mission.
I like that we're an hour 40 in and we're still in the tutorial. That sounds about right for us.
It's alright, it's good. It's fine. A special guest is coming to help explain missions to me. Oh wait. Oh well. He said bring 2 of my heroes along, drag and drop 2 heroes into the designated slots.
Alright, who are we pairing? I think we should put Wifey and Riptide together because electronics and water go so well together.
I mean, yeah.
Should I do it?
I would.
Do it!
Yeah.
Do it!
Oh, we have 5 people and so we can't pair them all up. So it's gonna be a 5th wheel.
Oh wait, they have little smileys.
Yeah.
Does that tell you how compatible they are? No, it tells you who's
I
good
don't.
for the mission. Oh well, I'm doing it anyway!
I don't need a steak tutorial mission.
Hello,
I guess the dog
Professor
is-
L. Bark bark.
He's in a talking pug? I bet his name is something like Pugsworth.
My name is Pugsley.
Close enough.
As former famed superhero, the pugilist, that we just learned how to fucking say 3 days ago. The G is soft, despite my protests. I am here to get your city-saving efforts started. And I see you brought 2 members of your team, as requested.
Why is that dog punching people?
Why would
What else are you gonna do if you're a dog?
I got asked this afternoon about. Oh yeah, I did see somebody was like, "Are you speedrunning Arcade Spirits?" I realized just how little I tangent with that game compared to the 2 other streams I watch that are currently playing it. Cries and Arcade Spirits tears.
It's okay. We also tangent all of the other games we play, as evidenced.
Yeah, I can't even get through a tutorial mission.
I'm Wifey the hacker.
And I'm Riptide the Elemental.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My time is short, so let's jump right into it, shall we? Lilith and
My
Kitty.
friend. Oh, Lilith is playing? Yeah, okay.
This fine city is relatively safe, but as you know, problems do arise. When they do, the city relies on superhero teams, such as yours, to step in. Every night, your mission dispatch board will inform you of situations in the city. And yeah, I don't watch enough other people's streams to say, but I feel like the point is at least the point for me is to tangent. That's why I'm okay tangenting. Because if I was just gonna play a game like straight through, no tangents and stuff, I would just play by myself.
True.
But entertaining the masses.
With tangents.
Yeah.
I mean, how
Also-
else are we supposed to entertain them? It's not like you or I are good voice actors.
See, I just scream at the game and like a crazy person, and then that entertains people. Like, did you see this? Did you see this? What happened here?
The fuck?
Like, why would you do this, game?
See, I don't think I do that often. Unless, like, something really weird happens, and I'm like, wait, what?
So
I gotta do that when I'm alone,
playing
though,
other
too.
games too sometimes, but I was on a roll today, apparently. Yeah, I feel like if I'm streaming, the goal is to get distracted.
And then there's Fridays when I'm just playing something and we're just talking. I'm like, let's do the Mario, and let's just talk while playing Mario.
I mean, yes? I don't know. I feel like most of the side, like, community day streams that I've done were just, alright, we're doing art again. We're just recoloring things, and then there's not a whole lot to say on there. Like, oh, now I'm selecting the hair, now I'm selecting the head. Please hold for 10 minutes while I, like, carefully select the outline of the head. Like, what am I gonna fucking say? No, we're just gonna talk about random other shit.
I don't think people expect you to talk too much during art streams. Just like play some music and vibe while you draw. And if talking happens, that's like a bonus.
We talk about things completely unrelated. Unless I'm trying to get Sharky to art along. But Sharky's very resistant to being Art Shark. Even though Art Shark is so popular, everyone enjoys Art Shark.
No, Art Shark and Singing Shark don't exist. They're a myth.
You say that, but we did Twitch Sings back when it was allowed. You sang on the stream.
And now those VODs will be sitting on my computer and will never be shown again.
Okay, so now that the pandemic is ending, I will finally be able to visit. I'm going to break into your files and take all of those Twitch Sing VODs.
Good luck finding them.
That's hacking.
You say that, but I vaguely know your system for, like, naming them, so...
Yeah, that is true. I heart shark.
Uh-huh.
Well,
See, Pi hearts the sharks. Art Shark, Singing Shark, General Shark.
Am I in a war? Am I fighting a war?
Professor Shark.
Admiral Shark.
Admiral Shark.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
It's protocol to always send 2 heroes. For safety reasons.
And hopefully in my case, hooking up reasons.
Your hero's abilities should be taken into consideration when you assess the situation. Their confidence, too.
Aren't heroes confident all the time?
Oh, goodness, no. Do you know how anxiety-ridden I was before a battle with Vacuum All?
Hey, I meant to say I heard Art Shark. Nope, you said I heard Shark.
It's okay. You heart Art Shark and also general sharky existence, so it's fine.
That's why I now have a Sharpedo above my head. Because
it's just Art Shark's a little bit more specific. But, you know. I ordered that Ace Bat, and I need it to come in. You'll have the Sharpedo, and I'll have Ace Bat.
Yes.
Which I'm also just like... Sorry.
I can imagine.
Anyway, your heroes will most likely exhibit average confidence. Which is to say, none. Average is none. Average person has no confidence.
Basically. You gotta earn that.
Yeah.
How does one earn confidence?
Sometimes they'll feel very confident. What's that like? But unfortunately, even the strongest hero can lack confidence. Sad face.
Okay. So smiley faces are confidence levels.
So their confidence will guarantee the outcome then?
Well, I wish I could say that, but there are a few sure things in life. A hero's confidence only hints at the likelihood of the outcome.
An overconfident hero can sometimes have their plan backfire, and one with little confidence can maybe find their strength, especially with help from their partner. Anyway, soon after selecting your heroic pairing, you'll choose how they should act. For example, say I was an evil pug bent on turning everyone on Earth into dogs with a special machine. Bark, bark.
Why would you do that?
As punishment for the cruel creation of the pug breed. Arf!
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Before my powers
Work
developed,
beam.
couldn't go upstairs without assistance.
I mean, that's fair.
Sorry, I'm getting carried away. How would your hero stop this?
I guess I'd try to hack a machine so it didn't work.
Good. I'd freeze you before you could activate the machine.
Those all sound like fair solutions. Now, Professor, how would you direct your team to proceed?
Hack or freeze? Well, am I supposed to answer this?
I don't know, anyone can answer it. I'm not answering, I'm the pug. I'm the pug taking over the world by turning everyone into dogs, apparently.
Do you want to, like, protect dog, then you would hack. But if you don't care about the dog's safety, I guess it would be freeze.
True, I'm anti-animal cruelty, so I guess we'll hack.
Hack? I'd probably tell Wifey to hack into your machine so it never fired.
Yeah, so wouldn't the world be better if we were all dogs?
My hypothesis precisely. But, your plan sounds good. However, what if my machine only understood canine?
Oh, well, that would be a problem, huh?
See, even the seemingly good choice can backfire. Now, as your team members get to know each other better, they'll sometimes devise unique plans. They'll team up, as my old boss, Renegade, used to yell over his communicator. You may not always know what they'll do, but you need to trust them. So, redoing our earlier scenario, direct your heroes to team up!
Well, if Wifey could make the machine talk and it spoke dog, maybe we could just talk to it like one? Who's a good transforming right? You are! You are!
I'm not sure that would work.
It's the best I got besides, freezing the ray or something.
Or you could freeze him, which would give me time to download a dog translation app. Maybe I should do that now, though.
Great example of teamwork. I'll have to keep this in mind. Your team seems more than ready to get started. Anyway, as your heroes do more missions, I'm sure their teamwork will improve. Some of them might even become great friends.
Or more.
Or laterally equivalent to friends. It's possible, I suppose.
Become best friends.
They're besties!
Oh my god. They became buffles.
It's pronounced beef.
They became beef. They turned into a cow.
Oh man. What's that? There's the one song that's like, well, tell your boyfriend if he's got beef that I am fucking scared of him because I'm a vegetarian. So
Wow.
good.
That's nice.
Oh my gosh.
It's possible, I suppose. But in addition to becoming great friends, heroes can also become injured or suspended or a plethora of other things that'll make it so they can't go on missions or exercises. Band-Aid.
Well, that's what the insurance is for, right?
Yes, and with some rest or time off, it will get them back on their feet in a day or so.
Oh, I don't have many days, unfortunately.
In addition to an injury report, you'll also receive a grade after a mission is completed.
A grade. Like in school?
Sort of.
I can't seem to escape alphabetical judgment.
We get enough. If you do a fantastic job, you'll receive an A, or even an A+. A+.
See, that earlier tangent actually makes sense now.
Yes, exactly. It all comes full circle.
Exactly.
Or square.
True.
All roads lead to square.
Yes.
If you successfully complete a mission, but one of your heroes is injured, you'll receive either a B or a C. The dreaded C. Finally, if you fail a mission, you'll get an AD or an F.
An AD! Yay, an AD!
Yes.
Just add an HT to the end of it, and then you have a time.
Hmm?
Wait, a passing grade for failure?
Well, if you fail without any of your heroes being injured, you'll receive a D. Less paperwork and insurance trouble for us to worry about.
Right.
It's just like AD in high def. Yep.
Do these grades really matter?
Not really. But studies show that teams that receive high marks tend to get along better.
So my team members will go closer if they receive higher marks?
Yes, at least that's what the studies found. Although you're the one who was studying superhero bonds, so actually, is it your study that found this?
Or was it a different version of you did studies that found it?
Oh,
From another universe. And remember,
Uh,
you're not the only team in the city. If there is a mission you can't do, don't fret. I'm sure another fine team like Professor J's will come to the rescue.
not Professor J.
One final thing. After a mission, don't try to send the same heroes out again in one night. Even the strongest among us need to rest. Besides, it's in violation of Superhero Labor Law 435.
Not like companies really pay attention to those laws.
They'll skirt them somehow or another.
Exactly.
Now, I am off. I wish you and your team well in your city-saving endeavors. And don't be afraid to try new things. No team is perfect. Besides, it's not like all life on Earth hangs in the balance or anything, right?
Right. Anyway, thanks for your help. We have to get back to work. I hope that dog race isn't real.
The dog race totally real.
And got an A.
This report displays a mission's outcome. Our heroes' bonds have increased due to the time they spent together. Since this wasn't an official mission, they'll still have time to go on others without violating Superhero Labor Law 435.
2 hours in and we get our first A.
We're not quite at 2 hours. We have like almost 4 whole minutes away. Bond up.
Hey.
Wow. It's so
They've
tiny.
They bonded. For
Wow, I got
11
the
days.
basic training
11 days.
achievement.
Oh, for completing the training mission.
Finally.
Okay, so...
Grown drones or a big deal automobile?
Which sounds more evil. Automobiles or drones?
The U.S. military?
Yeah.
The U.S. military is pretty evil about this.
True.
Sorry, I get very politically punchy on here. Small army of drones is flying above the city, each one filled with a deadly virus. We already have one, thanks. They're going to release the viruses at any moment. Well, okay, one of the drones fell, and turns out it was just carrying the flu virus. But influenza can be deadly to some people. Stop those drones before there's a major flu outbreak.
I wish it was just a flu outbreak.
If only. They lied to us and said it was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's just a flu. It's fine.
So do we want emo grown-up Robin? Or wifey? Or...
I'd send the alien chick because, like, would probably, like, not be affected by a human virus.
That's fair. There are many possible outcomes.
Also, I mean, wifey can hack the drones.
Alright, wifey, and I forgot this one's name already.
Yeah.
Vael, I think.
Yeah. Vial.
Alright, it's a vial. Of
Vile.
poison.
It's vile. It's vile now.
It's a vial of poison. And wifey.
Oh my gosh.
Ship it.
Our heroes arrive downtown. The drones are passing over several skyscrapers, getting into position.
Oh, the initial analysis showed that this is a pretty common strain. So as long as you all have your flu shots, you'll be just fine. All you have to worry about is stopping the drones.
I'm going to do it soon. Probably. Maybe.
I don't believe an Earth disease poses any real threat to me.
Seriously? I'm the only one? I mean, I haven't gotten my flu shots, like, ever. So...
You should get those.
Oh, we already took the mission. We're just gonna have to go for the best. What's the plan?
Drones are frustrating, but I can still talk to them.
My flight powers are useful here. I should be able to fly up and take them down.
Pew pew.
Good pew pew.
Pew pew laser eyes.
Pew pew laser eyes.
Pew pew.
They aren't even taking evasive action. Flying up and destroying them should be simple.
Make sure not to get too close.
Don't worry about me. My immune system should resist any of your planet's viruses. Zip zap fizz!
Zyles flies up and shoots the drones with their electropic beams. Entropic beams. The blast vaporized the drones. Only a small green and orange cloud remains, clinging to Zio. But even that dissipates quickly.
My prediction was correct. Simple.
Are you feeling okay?
I've never felt better.
Oh, hopefully you got all of it. Come back to the base, but take the back way in just in case.
1 hour later.
I never felt worse. Every cell in my body feels brittle. I feel like I'm simultaneously on the fiery, tremor-ridden surface of Farquan 32 and in the icy atmosphere of Venon 54.
That was me. The night after I got the second shot.
Oh no, I'm still waiting for my second shot. It's like a couple weeks.
Oof.
Rip. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been this sick.
Yeah, the second shot, I don't know why I was the only person on my team who took time off in advance, because everyone else was just like, oh, if I feel sick, I'll take the time off. I was like, no. I'm just gonna take the fucking day off.
Yeah.
So I took both Thursday and Friday off when I got it Thursday morning, and you know what? I think that was a great decision, because I didn't have, fever, which I know some people did. Sharky did. One of my coworkers had such a bad fever he could not sleep that night, and then tried to work through the next day anyway. But I just went ahead and took those days off, and I didn't really have fever, but I was very sore all over for an entire day, and I was very, very tired.
Yeah.
And I know that one of the things is make sure to drink lots of water beforehand, because the dehydration is a big factor, I guess. And I did get thirsty a lot during that time.
Oh yeah, my throat was basically I felt like I hadn't drank in days. It was bad.
Yes. I, who normally drink 1 glass of water, drank 3 glasses of water.
Oh my
Ooh. Oh, this is bad. I think we're gonna have to quarantine both of you until this is over.
So as we actually are right now. Cool.
It's just like real life.
Just like real life.
How did everyone get quarantined? Oh,
Because
God.
they all went in the back way and then just...
I love the night dude was just I got my drink, that's all I need. I got my drink.
I like that our alien's just laying on the table.
And the elemental just flooped over the sofa.
Oh my
Yep.
god, look deflated.
Yeah. My gosh.
And here's... I just can't get over... this looks like a tired, emo, older Robin.
So Nightwing, got it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Nightwing, but in purple.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. It's Nightwing. Doesn't it though? That looks like Nightwing.
Yeah. We probably gotta be. I say we gotta be.
C.
Oh wow.
The city is safe from those flu drones, but now we need to keep it safe from patients. So.
They're quarantined
Zyle.
for one day.
Well.
Zyle and wifey.
Well, that
I guess
gives
it
them
was
time
a
to
Z
bond.
and not a V, so it wasn't a vial.
It gives them time to bond for the next day.
Who said they're quarantined together? I mean, they probably
Okay.
should be, but they're not. Maybe. Bond up. Wow.
Bond up.
Hey!
Well, they got bond up at least. Ooh.
An interview.
Click to continue.
I guess you can click on.
Ooh, interview flashback.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, we get profiles on them. We didn't have that. We didn't look at those earlier. They, them.
Probably important. Okay.
Zyle was exiled from their home planet for daring to care about lesser beings. Their home is technologically advanced, but the ruling family is insular and isolationist, preferring to ignore less advanced species when possible, or destroying them if they become a nuisance.
Oof.
Wifey experienced a temporal event when she was an infant that sent her into a far distant future. When she returned, all the electronics around her began talking to her. Most of her friends growing up have been machines, which she can talk to, but has never bothered to learn how to use the normal way.
I see.
Now she has bonds with 2 of them. A little bit.
Ooh.
Well, Nightwing.
Sam was born as part of a top secret genetically engineered assassin program at a mysterious facility called the Workshop. It was destroyed by Lexica and her Judgment League, and he became her sidekick for a while. But that was a long time ago.
I just want to read it as Lex Luthor and the Justice League. Lex, League. Close enough.
Same. Yeah. Exactly the same almost.
See?
Zirconia. Those letters are actually very small on my screen.
Oh.
So I can barely see them.
I can't read it.
I can read it. Roxanne was a geologist studying alien rocks when they suddenly fused with her, giving her the ability to turn her body into diamond-hard crystal. Nigh invulnerable in her diamond state, she splits her time between fighting crime, writing papers for the Journal of Extraterrestrial Geology, and working out. She's in it for the female or non-binary identifying cuties. Okay, so we have
No dudes, I guess.
lesbian? I guess
No dudes
lesbian.
for her.
I don't know if lesbian is still technically the right term when it also includes non-binary. I'm very unclear on that. But like, maybe lesbian?
Bi, I'm guessing.
Maybe bi? Alright, Zemix, go.
So the first one, bitten by a radioactive shark.
You bit Riptide? When did you become radioactive?
Yes.
Okay.
Cody Price gained the power to control water, also shark teeth, and a sweet fin on his head. For a long time, he hid his powers. Now he really needs a job, so he became Riptide.
Alright, interview flashback.
You remember when you first interviewed Zale days ago? It was definitely interesting. Oh, would you look at the time? It's flashback o'clock.
Hello, I'm here for the interview.
The alien shakes hands awkwardly but enthusiastically, like they only learned about shaking hands a few minutes ago.
Mood.
Okay, well, let's get started. What's your superhero name?
Zale.
powers?
Flight. Projecting energy from my eyes.
Oh, well, you have laser eyes. That's so cool.
Everyone keeps saying that. They're not lasers. They are beams of condensed entropic energy. While they do emit a bright light, that is merely a side effect.
That sounds like laser eyes. I'm gonna write down laser eyes.
Should we ask their real name?
I guess we're asking their real name.
Zale is my real name. Maintaining a secret identity seems unrealistic given my appearance.
Oh, okay, well, let's go for some more questions. Why join a team? So why do you want to join the superhero team?
People sometimes react irrationally when I try to help them. I think it would be help to have a human by my side. It would be reassuring to people.
What we're up against? I have to tell you something important. The reason I'm putting this team together.
Kabusta. You are a big cabbage? Congratulations, Sharky. You've also become a cabbage now.
They're like all water.
I sense a temporal possibility disturbance, but I can't identify its nature. There's something you can't tell me.
Yes.
Then I'll simply have to trust you.
Should we ask if they're an alien?
I guess so.
So you're an alien?
Yes, that's correct. My home is several million light years away in a dark galaxy your people have yet to discover. Of course, to me, you are the aliens.
So how did you end up on Earth?
I was exiled. Though by then I had mostly left anyway. You could say it was a mutual exile.
Okay. Pronouns?
They, them is acceptable. Honestly, I find your planet's obsession with enforcing a gender binary where one doesn't need to exist rather baffling. I'm glad some humans see reason.
Strengths and weaknesses?
My powers, of course. But I also have experience with many sentient beings. I can speak any human language, and hundreds of alien ones as well. I believe I would have made a good diplomat if my people bothered with such things. As for weaknesses, I do have a very acute sense of smell that occasionally makes Earth a little overwhelming.
Okay, emergency contact? You have any emergency contact?
Contacting anyone who knows anything about my physiology using your primitive tools would take so long your sun would swallow your planet before the message reaches destination.
Okay.
So, no. Or you could put down yourself, if you like.
Well, welcome aboard.
So, I am part of the team?
Yeah.
Wonderful. I look forward to meeting my compatriots. Hello. Are you a sentient being?
You work.
Who wants to bark?
I heard a bork already.
Bork? Bork! I understand. I will keep your secret safe.
What secret does the dog have?
The Bork secret.
Marissa! Happy Pride!
Hi, Marissa. Happy Pride.
Happy Prid.
Happy Pride like the sin.
I just face palmed at that.
A commercial for a local car dealership is being recorded at the military base, and they want a superhero to star in it.
Also, Sharky, I just need to clarify to you. That demon dating sim I've been playing has Lucifer's birthday set to 6/6. Because of course they fucking did. And of course he's
did.
the avatar of pride. So guess whose avatar of pride is having his birthday in Pride Month?
Yes, yes, yes.
But then, as I was saying about how fandom utterly lacks any sense of comprehension of literally anything, they're like, oh, his birthday is during Pride? Is that why he's the avatar of Pride? Oh my god, did they do that on purpose to have it during Pride? And it's just like,
It's like,
wow.
do you not know
Did you
the numbers?
Did you miss 6-6 Lucifer birthday?
Happy sloth. Happy greed.
Happy gluttony.
Gluttony. Happy envy?
Where's the lost?
In a different stream.
Oh, okay.
No, just kidding. We lust after cake. Because it's desire, right? We desire cake.
Yes.
Or I suppose I just made pie. So actually I lust for pie. But
Sometimes
not
I
the pie
desire
in the-
violence. Can you lust for violence?
I believe that's called bloodlust. So
There we
yes. Yes. Absolutely. Happy
Oh,
Wrath,
Lord.
which is essentially also Pride. Something something, the first Pride was a riot, so actually Happy Wrath!
Yeah.
Alright, so who's going in the, Oh no!
One of,
They're two.
one
We
of them
have
is
band-aids, neutral smileys, and a very upset.
I think we shouldn't send an upset person.
Alright, I guess
Smiley.
we'll...
My dark sense is tingling.
Should probably get that checked out.
Okay, there, Robin.
Do we ship it?
Ship.
I-
Ship it.
yeah.
They're the only ones left. Our heroes arrive on set and are greeted by the director.
Ah, see, they said two of you. I only need one, though. Why a military base? Wouldn't the beach have been a lot nicer? Do you know how expensive filming a car commercial on the beach is? Like 15 clams? No. Enough questions. I try not to be able to space down in the commercial. Kid, if your dark senses
This
for
better be
more than
quick.
4 hours, seek medical attention. The camera loves me. I don't think I would give it to the Nightwing ripoff. I would probably say Riptide.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to. Like I said, the camera loves me.
I think you love the camera more.
Great. I think your aquatic look will really pull people in.
I mean, if it's a beach scene anyway.
True.
Like a deadly current? Oh, let's hope not.
Riptide stands next to a lime green station wagon and reads the script.
Wait, one line? Is that too many? No, but I could play around with it. Sure, I guess. Action! Dawn Automobile, where you'll always get a shell of a good time.
Good time.
Yes,
What's going on in the automobile?
shell of a good deal.
Shelva.
Okay, let's try something different. Take two! Dawn Automobile? Automotive? More like Yawn Automotive. Deal so good, you'll want to sleep with the fishes.
Why would good deals? Never mind.
Oh, no. Cut! Don't confuse people with a name change. Take 3. At Dawn Automotive, the deals are so slick you'll wet yourself. Absolutely not. Cut!
The frustrated director approaches Riptide.
Rippy, I get it. You're the fish dude. You want to bring some of the ocean on the screen with you. Exactly. But what I really need you is for you to just read the line as is.
I don't quite know exactly what Pi is going. I'm sorry at. But in fact, I'm the one who's sorry.
The deals are so slick you'll wet yourself. that's a good reason to be like, I'm sorry?
A bit deflated, Riptide takes his position.
At Dawn Automotive will save your day and your wallet. Good enough!
Wait, let him have one more take. Remember, Riptide, the camera loves you.
Riptide grins and nods. He reads the line again, then uses his water projectiles to create a dazzling fountain effect.
And cut! I think we got what we need.
That was great, Rippy.
Thanks, Night Gaunty.
Something being slick has never made me wet myself, and I'm deeply concerned.
Oh no.
Made me fall my butt. Yeah. But peed my pants? That's a no.
I don't know.
Nice work, Riptide and Night Gaunt. Come back to the base and Riptide. I think we need to talk about your puns.
Wow, we got an A for that. The commercial came out great, and it was a humbling experience for Riptide. Still, he's made everyone watch the commercial over 100 times already.
Sounds about right.
That sounds painful. Wow,
Yay!
so much bond between them.
It's like they're bonded.
No dates available. We wait for the
Wait
darkness.
darkness.
Interview
Oh,
unlocked.
You remember when you first interviewed Riptide days ago? It was definitely interesting. Oh, would you look at the time? Flash black o'clock.
Hello. Hi. Hello. I'm here for the job interview for the superhero gig.
Well, Professor?
Have a seat.
Yeah.
Is this just your basement? Looks just like your basement. Is this a paying gig, right? Because I kind of need a paying gig. I don't superhero for exposure. No way. There's a stipend. Okay, cool, very cool, great. Let's do this then. I use he, him pronouns, just so you know. Got it. What are your pronouns?
You can pick. What will Professor L's pronouns be?
I'm
Lend
like,
this up to
there's
you.
3 of us, so I'm just gonna go for they.
Well, that's technically super accurate.
This is also what we did on, like, Hustle Cat, Arcade Spirits. It's just like, well, there's multiple of us, so regardless what our individual pronouns are, it's they now.
Can their pronouns be Legion?
I am Legion, for I am any. Okay. They, them. Thanks for asking. Cool. Thanks for letting me know. Let's do this for this time. Unless you just want to hire me on the spot. Just kidding. Just kidding. Or am I? Okay. Only kind of kidding. I'll stop talking now. Sorry. Superhero name? Riptide. Pretty cool, right? I was also considering Undertow and High Tide. But Undertow was too hard to say. It doesn't sound as cool as Riptide. And High Tide was cool. But I thought, what if people think it's because I get high all the time?
You certainly sound like it.
I don't get high all the time. I only get high some of the time.
Only
I
like
didn't.
80% of the time. Not
I
all the
didn't.
time.
I didn't think you did? At least not when I'm working.
I didn't think you did, but now I do.
Dot. Am I messing this up? Can I start over? I really want this job. I would say either 1 or 2.
Usually telling people to calm down does the opposite.
Oh, damn! You're doing just fine. There's nothing to worry about. Sure there is. Like, what if I don't get to shop? What if I just got fired from my last job, and I really need this job. Hypothetically speaking. What if I can never find another job? What if I have to turn supervillain just to survive? You should hire me so I don't turn supervillain.
This is truly the Demix origin story.
He's too lazy to turn supervillain, though. Look at your face. Oh, it's just a joke. But it wasn't. Seriously, hire me. I probably shouldn't have made that joke, huh? Can you just forget I said that? Sure. No worries. Awesome. I knew I could count on you. Okay, well, what are your powers? Supervillain in training.
I like how you ask the superhero name and the powers before you bother asking, like, their name.
Yep, uh-huh.
That's the important part.
Yeah!
Yeah, I suppose.
What are we gonna call you on our reports? What are your powers so I can put you... Oh, yeah, what's your name again? Oh, yeah, finally getting this good stuff. Oh, I have this sweet shark fin on my head. Looks awesome. 2, I have shark teeth, so I can probably bite someone real good. I mean, I don't usually bite, but I could. That's pretty intimidating, but also kind of cute, right?
Congratulations, Sharky. I guess you have a fin and cute biting.
Rawr. Sure. I can control water, can freeze it, can make it punch people. I can give myself gorgeous watery hair and a new style every day. So
you can tell it to dance.
I was about to say he's a waterbender. Got it.
Yes.
Also true.
It's actually really hard to get it looking this good. I'm just saying you should probably be a little impressed. 4, I make a pretty mean cup of coffee. Sometimes it's literally mean. That's how I got fired from my barista job.
Well, have you ever made a mean cup of coffee?
No. I've never made any cup of coffee, be it good or mean.
Fill your coffee with violence.
I
Feel
mean,
enough hate.
I'm not saying that I don't drink my coffee filled with hate.
What if I just filled the coffee with the power of darkness?
If you ever taste coffee and it tastes like bitter and salty, it's because the baristas cried in it.
Oh, no. Although I've also heard of, like, people saying that it's better to use salt in your coffee to counteract the bitterness because it's more effective than sugar, apparently, and I'm like, but it sounds gross.
Oh, I can tell you some nightmares from working at Starbucks. One person insisted that we make their coffee just regular drip coffee, half lemonade.
Lemonade?
Half lemonade.
Like, fuck, what's the name of that one drink? Where it's like half iced tea, half lemonade.
Yeah.
But like
Arnold
with
Palmer.
coffee?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could see it sort of in that coffee with lemon's not an awful idea. They're both kind of acidic. But also, what?
Yeah.
I
You're
drink my
concerned.
coffee full of milk, sugar, whipped cream, and caramel sauce. To the point, it's very like coffee flavored from milkshake.
Yes.
Yeah.
For a long
But
time,
why-
I drank my, I would joke that I like my coffee the color of my skin. Because I put
we had a
so
lot
much
of
fucking
people.
creamer in it.
We had people who got like half a cup's worth of syrup in their like espresso drinks because they just didn't like the taste of the coffee. I'm like, dude, just start drinking tea.
I feel like for Starbucks it feels fair. But like there's lattes and you can do different things and different flavors with lattes and that tastes good. And then like if I'm just having drip coffee, I just want the coffee. But that's because I like good coffee beans. So I'm not drinking the Starbucks like drip coffee just black cuz oh no. But yeah. What Pi said reminded me cuz there's
I was also doing French on Duolingo, and they have these little side story things that are just like a back and forth exchange between someone. And there's a person, or there's one of the stories that's like, this like dad orders a coffee with lots of sugar and lots of milk, and then his son's like, I also want coffee. And the dad's like, what? And the kid's like, yeah, I want a drink with lots of sugar, milk, and ice cream. And the waitress is like, oh, you want a milkshake. Really just want a caramel milkshake with caffeine in it, but they don't make that. Yes, they do. It's called a caramel frappuccino.
Yeah, it is. That's all it is.
I mean, I feel like that's the thing, is, like, if you go to Starbucks and get frappuccinos, which is pretty much the thing that I get from Starbucks, and probably the only thing, you're basically ordering a caffeinated milkshake. It's fine.
No, Dunkin' Donuts doesn't.
A lady would insist that we, like, add extra ice to her frappuccino to make it more milkshake consistency, and despite what we told her, she refused to believe that that's not how milkshakes worked.
That is not how milkshakes work, and I feel like a frappuccino as is plenty milkshake-like.
Yeah, more ice just kind of breaks the blender.
Yeah. Also, for Dunkin' Donuts, I don't remember exactly what they had. I thought they started doing blended drinks. I also at Dunkin' Donuts once got, like, well, because one of my internship things was, like, right next to a Dunkin' Donuts, and to the point where the guy working there actually gave me this point rewards card thing because I was there so often. But one time, I think I was ordering an iced coffee, and the employee looked at me really strangely because I asked for one of their syrups of, like, blueberry syrup. They're just like, are you sure? And I was like, yes, it's fine. Blueberry flavored coffee, let's go. It's already creamer based and, like, super fucking, like, milky and whatever. It's fine, just put blueberry in it. It tastes good.
Yeah, it's reasonable. Like, bitter and blueberry, like, flavor, it mixes well.
Yeah, and with that much sugar and, like, milk, it's basically kind of like a coffee blueberry smoothie.
Yeah, we had someone put espresso shots in their strawberry acai refresher.
That sounds bizarre, but I'm not opposed until I try it.
Yeah, they swore up and down it was amazing. They got it, like, almost every other day.
I mean, because I would have a strawberry flavored coffee. That sounds okay. It sounds like a thing that I'm going to be questioned for, but you know, that's fine.
Yeah. We also got orders for water with whipped cream on top.
I would come across all those, like, Starbucks secret menu item or whatever things online, and I never wanted to order them because I was like, oh, this sounds really good, but I also don't want to be that asshole.
Yeah, it's the worst when they don't have a list of the ingredients, because if they have a list, we usually don't care, but it's when they come up thinking there's a real secret menu. And we're like, tell us how to make it and we'll make it for you. And then they're like, well, we don't know how to make it. It's like, well, then you can't have it.
Yeah, like, I didn't want to stand there explaining what all goes into this supposed secret menu item, and I figured you probably have to explain it. It didn't seem like an actual thing. And I'm like, I really don't want to stand there for like 5 minutes being like, and then you put this much of this and this much of that, and then you put this in. Like, at that point, I should just make this at home myself or something.
Pretty much. That's how it worked. Even the baristas who had complicated drinks that we just made ourselves when we were there, we wouldn't dare order when we were on the other side of the counter.
Yeah, I mean, because you don't want to be like that customer demanding like 50 custom things in it.
Yeah, I had the most fanciest chocolate milk in the world when I was working, but I never had it any other time.
I feel like that's the other good thing for the app is you can put all of the details in, but then you aren't expecting them to like write down every single random thing. It's already in the list for them to just look at. I'm still not necessarily gonna do that because that's a lot of extra stuff to put in, but at least I'd feel better about it because then it's already handing a list over.
Yeah, we just question people's judgment the whole time. That's all we do. We're just
That's fair.
Really? 2 stickers worth of ingredients in this one frappuccino? This is half of our syrup.
I don't think I want to do that either.
And a banana?
At some point, you have to just kind of be like, excuse me, why don't you just get a blender? I guarantee you if this is a normal order that you put in regularly, it's probably cheaper than just doing this at Starbucks every day.
Yeah, it'd be way cheaper. Plus, we sell people the syrup bottles if they ask.
I know! I think at one point I literally bought like the gingerbread syrup, but it was like the old one because they changed their recipe. But like, I think it was near the end of holiday time, so they just sold the syrup bottles, and I was like, yeah, great. I can do this myself at home. That sounds perfect.
I just take the extra ones and give them away to people. Like, you want some toasted white mocha? I got like a half gallon of it.
I mean, the syrups are good, and that's basically like the main thing, it seems like. Is like, yeah, I can combine espresso and milk and whatever in my own blender. I just need the syrups.
Yeah, white mocha is basically like icing. So you can just put it on top of cakes and stuff.
Oh, I bet. And they have the, not the Starbucks syrups, but the, what's it called? Tea something, I think? I don't know. There's some brand of syrups.
Was it the Tivana?
No, there's like a brand of like Italian sounding syrups that are sold in stores. With like...
I think I know. I think because they're used for like the sodas.
Yeah.
Yeah, only very, very specific Starbucks have the magical soda machines with the seltzer water.
Yeah, there's a non-Starbucks like local cafe place under my apartment, and they have a bunch of those flavors. And I have the feeling, like, I don't think they do sodas. It's really just there for the coffee. But some of them, I really question if you really want to put that in your coffee, because I think they had, like, watermelon flavor. Then again, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I can't really judge, because I put blueberry in my coffee, and I thought it tasted good.
True. Sometimes you try something, it works.
But they have, like, salted caramel and stuff, and that's so good.
Oh, yeah.
Did I stop bringing that up? I should stop bringing that up. I'm just going to write down control water. Yeah, that is what you should write down. Probably what I should have said. Oh, that's my 5th power, talking too much. Happens when I get nervous, or manic, or excited. Which isn't necessarily manic, but that they can be hard to tell apart sometimes.
True.
And I'm stopping now. Dame? Cody Price. Do you need to see my ID? I just got no ID.
Also, I guess we should probably stop after this interview because I need to, like, go make dinner.
I need to go to bed.
You do.
I have work in like a sleep's worth.
It's 9 and I haven't started cooking yet. Oops.
Oh no.
Oh, so you'll be finished eating by 2 a.m. Got it.
I'll probably finish eating by like midnight. It's just a question of whether the food will be done by 11.
Okay.
Cody shows you his ID. It does, in fact, say Cody Price. He seems excited about it.
Your photo looks great.
Wow. That's how you know this is fiction.
That's a surprisingly great photo. People don't usually look that happy on their IDs. Thanks. I was so nervous, but so excited to get it. So why join a team? You said there was a stipend? That means there's some money in it? I need that money for feeding myself. And the ad said that there were free snacks, which I also need for feeding myself. Oh yeah, also helping people sounds good. Punching bad guys and stuff. I probably should be using these powers for good. I mean, I would have, but I've had so much to deal with and... Well, I'm brilliant now. I'm gonna help people. Yeah! So, how did you get your powers? Oh, the usual way. Bitten by a radioactive shark, got shark powers and water powers. I don't know. Maybe the water was also radioactive? Could you get bitten by radioactive water? Listen, I don't know how this stuff works. I don't even go swimming normally.
So someone who doesn't go swimming got bitten by radioactive water.
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
I see.
The one time I let my friends talk me into it, BAM! Radioactive shark attack!
And Professor Al's just like, okay!
I need to tell you the real reason I'm starting the superhero team. Okay, little ominous there. I started this team because I ate a muffin! Okay, sure. There's worse ways to get expired. No, you don't understand. It was a blueberry muffin!
Blueberry? Spooky.
Whoa, spooky. That's the best kind of muffin, though. So that's alright. Never mind. Dang it, I want a muffin.
I kind of do too.
Same.
Okay, I'm almost done here. Just a couple more things to ask you.
Alright, 9 p.m. Time to make muffins. I do have blueberries, at least.
You're new? You're new to the superheroing, aren't you? Psh, I've got tons of experience. From watching TV and reading comics. How hard can it be? Saving civilians, I want to punch the bad guys, everyone loves me at the end.
Hey, Magic!
Hey, Magic! Anytime is muffin time. ... I promise I'm a fast learner. Trying to set weaknesses.
Magic, you've missed us being a PhD candidate, spending all of our grant money on starting a superhero team. We'd very much like to hear your opinion. Spending PhD money on starting a superhero team.
Probably the better way. What?
The what? Yeah, that checks out. Alright, confirmed by our resident PhD candidate.
Strengths and weaknesses? Okay, wait. I've read about this interview question. I had an answer prepared and everything, I swear. Crap. I forgot. It's okay. Just be honest. That sounds like a bad plan, but okay, I guess. Well, I got powers, so that's a strength. Oh, and I'm a fast learner. Okay, maybe not in interviews, but like in superhero situations. My only weakness is dehumidifiers. Great, got it? Oh, that was a joke. Is that a strength? For real though, I promise I can get any job done with style.
Unseen, Professor L just sighing and going, alright, let's just fucking move on.
Emergency contacts? Oh, John Price. That's my dad. He knows I'm trying this superhero thing, so you don't have to keep anything secret from him. Okay. You're hired. Yes, I knew it. Totally kicked this interview's butt.
Achievement
Why does the
unlocked.
surf here suck so much?
Why you suck so much?
I wish I could do that.
That's... You know, that sounds like a great way of using your superhero powers, is just having your coffee also be mean to shitty customers.
I love how it's
Yes.
just flying out of the drink too, and it's just staying there, like
Yep.
flying out of the drink.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Then you throw it in their eyes.
Hey, we're at day 3! Woo!
Day 3.
Yeah.
Should we very quickly attempt a mission, or should we stop?
I
Probably
need to
stop.
go. I need
Yeah.
to go to bed.
Yeah, I should probably have there.
Uh,
I'm gonna assume it auto-saves, because there's no save options, so...
I would assume
Probably.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Well, that was fun.
It's fun. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Ariel.
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much for allowing me on your show.
On our show, we had
Yeah, the
different
Satan and
permission
Sharky
every-
show. That's
Oh,
what it
Lord.
says.
It's totally a show.
I'm gonna hear about this for years, aren't I?
It says it right here. The Satan and Sharky show. That's all,
When
folks.
I signed the contract, it said this was a show.
Contract? When did we get a contract? Great
Oh
shit,
no,
Melissa.
contracts. Wait, that means we need legal. We don't have a legal department. Shit!
Are you telling me this contract with a shark bite in it isn't real?
Well, that's just Sharky's signature, actually. And this little singed corner, that's the Satan signature because I set it on fire.
What would a Sharky signature look like?
A shark bite.
It's wet. One part's singed and one part's wet.
Yep.
Good Lord.
That's it. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Bye.
Prode.